Hi, Stacy here with Bluebird Paper and Thread and Bluebird Needlework. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday, I almost said July. I don't know why. March 14th, 2026. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My channel is on my hobbies right now. That's primarily cross-stitching with a little bit of sewing thrown in, tiny bit of quilting. I also enjoy paper crafting. I like to make greeting cards, gift tags, gift card holders, treat boxes, that kind of thing. If you like what you see, please take a moment and be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back to see what I've been up to. I appreciate it. My store, Bluebird Needlework, has been up and running now for 2 weeks. And it's really been perfect. I've been getting orders, but I'm not slammed with orders, and that is okay because I'm still trying to figure out inventory. I'm catching some discrepancies, so I'm cleaning those up as I go. I have finally decided and landed on like an inventory tracking system, so I'm trying to get that up and running. It's a learning curve. I'm teaching myself with YouTube videos and things like that, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. For example, I sat down this morning and I thought, let me get my receiving table up for when I place orders and my sold table up for when I sell items. And next thing I know, let me see, 3 hours had gone by. It's not quite what I wanted to do all morning long. Literally, that's what it worked out to be. And I'm still not done. It's a gorgeous day here. We're going to be in the upper 80s, low 90s, and all the small planes are up, and the flight path for the small planes is right over my house. So hopefully there won't be any more that are quite as loud as that one. Anyway, so I was going in and working on setting up those tables, and I got them set up. My functions in each cell seem to be working okay, and then I wanted to try to get the 3 tables to talk to each other, so that when I add inventory, it automatically updates the item, or when I take away and sell inventory, it automatically deletes the item from the total number. And that is what I am struggling with the most, so I needed to take a step back and a little bit of a breather. I also figured out how to add items to the store so that I can do that. I don't have to send that over to my gal. So it was a fun morning, productive, but now my day is gone, and what have I really done? I mean, I've done work, and I keep telling myself, small, short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. Get all of these things in place now before I get too many more items in the store, so that as I go, I can just start adding them in, and hopefully that will free up a lot more time. Market. I have been checking every day, 2-3 times a day, to see if I can order anything new from Market. It might be just a little too early because people are just now getting home and kind of getting settled. So I am checking. If you placed an order for a new Market chart, I have not forgotten. It's just I can't order them. So I do go on to the distribution sites, and I do my best to try to find what I'm looking for. Nothing is updated. So I'm just waiting patiently. My hands-on design charts, they will ship automatically. My Teresa Kogut charts will ship automatically. I think that's it. I was able to go online and order order some things. So I've got some things I want to share. And I believe that these are new as well. It didn't say market release, but they're new now. So I'm counting it as a market release. And these are all listed in my shop, so you can check it out if you're so inclined to do so. A new one from Long Dog Samplers. Long Dog Samplers, did I say that right? The Sweet By and By. I really liked this one. I love the little animals. You've got the geese at the top. You've got squirrels and bunnies and dogs and bees and crows, elephants. It's so fun. Fish. Oh my God, fish. Every time I look at it, I see something new. Fish down here in the bottom, right here. Crowns, a bee scap. So this one is in my shop. It is if you stitch it on 14 count Aida, it's 13.5 by almost 15 inches, the design area. 18 count linen. I'm sorry, 18 count Aida, 36 count linen, 10.5 by 11.5. And then it gets smaller when you go from there. They give you an alphabet in the back. I don't know what color. I haven't stitched one of like a long dog yet. So I don't know. Ooh. I just looked at the chart. Yeah, I don't know what color they used. It's not saying. But this is good if you like a good monochromatic chart. It looks like it's a really pretty blue on a cream, but this would look great in any color combination. So that came in. I've got a few of those. Next, I really liked this by Shannon Christine Designs, Evergreen. I know it's kind of Christmassy, wintry, but something like this where it's, you know, not quite a full coverage, but close enough. You're going to need some time to stitch it. I love the whole thing. I just think it's really clever and really, really pretty. So I picked up the chart, but I also picked up the Dinky Dyes floss packs. So all the silk that you need to do the cream and the evergreen color. So this is natural and evergreen. It's all here. I am trying to get this to link on the same page with this, but as of right this second, that's not the case. So you might, if you want the floss pack, go under the floss section in my on my website, and scroll, and you'll be able to find it. I'm also working on getting the floss section to be broken down into subcategories like Weeks Dye Works, DMC, Dinky Dyes, Classic Color Works, so that'll be a little bit easier. But as of right now, I just have these and Weeks Dye Works, so you might have to do a little scrolling to find the Dinky Dyes. But it's gorgeous. I kind of want to stitch it myself. Next, I have Lucky You by Erin Elizabeth Designs. I watched one of her videos and she showed this. It is darling. So cute. Stitch count 61 by 61, and it's on a 32 count pickled linen. But this would look really nice on a on a beige tan or a gray. I think you should probably double check the beigey taupey brown colors in there to see if it'll show up, but that's an easy substitution. And then Lucky Goose. Again, 32 count pickled linen. This is 57 wide by 75 high by Erin Elizabeth Designs. I mean, who doesn't love a goose? And then from Little Dove Designs. Now, this is a designer that's new to me, but I love this, and she's got, I think, all 4 seasons. So I only have winter right now, but I will be adding the other 4 seasons. I mean, it is so pretty. And so I picked up a few of these as well. I have some new fabric. These will, these need to get entered into the system as well, so I'll be reaching out to her to help me with that. I have 35 count platinum by Weeks Dye Works. So a beautiful like gray, light gray color. Some of Teresa Kogut's stockings would look beautiful on this. Halloween, fall, winter. It's just I would love to have pants out of this color. Just a really nice taupey gray almost. Real pretty. And then I have 36 count parchment linen. So, more of your yellowy, neutral, tan, yellow, golden undertones. It's hard to tell, but it's hard to tell with the colors. Maybe that's very similar. Anyways, really nice linens. So these 2 counts will be up in my store soon. If you need it before it gets uploaded, send me an email and I'll see what I can do for you. The other thing, make sure that you, I have a newsletter, so you can sign up through the website. I will be sending out, I've sent my first newsletter out, and I'll be sending out my second one because I've got these new items that I want to go in there. So be expecting that one. I don't know if I'll get to it this weekend, but soon, really soon, I'll get another one out. And I think that's it for shop updates. Oh, the sale. My grand opening sale, 20% off, is ending tomorrow at midnight Pacific time. So please, if you have been waiting and wanting to go in and take advantage of a little bit of a discount, now's the time to do it, because everything will be full price here come Monday morning. Okay, let's see. What else? I think that's it. Okay. I had a finish. Where did it go? Lost it. I had a finish this week. I wound up finishing Maggie O'Green by Not Forgotten Farm. And I did make a change on this. I stitched it with the called for, but I was using the DMC, and in the bottom, her stripes, the bottom of the dress is a little darker. Well, the colors that I used, which I pulled out the called for colors, there was not enough contrast for me. It didn't look right. Not even from a distance could you tell that it was different. So I picked out 3 of the stripes and I swapped it out with the ecru color, which is the same color as the collar on her dress. And here she is. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. She is darling. So cute. Okay, so she is stitched on a 36 count bronze age linen by Live and Dye LA. And she's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm stitching up Lucky O'Green next. He'll be the next one that I start. And he will be stitched on the same fabric. And then what I'll do is I'll finish them into little tiny pillows, like I did Santa and Mr. Claus. So kind of like the Animal Crackers by Stacey Nash are finished, I'm going to finish these the same way. Just because I think they would be really cute tucked into my tier trays or a dough bowl as an individual little shaped pillow. But I love her. She is so cute. And I would expect that Lucky O'Green will be stitching up just as quickly. So she was only 46 wide by 51 high. So not very many stitches at all. And then my called for, again, it's a 36 count, so I'm stitching 1 over 2, and this is the called for. So you can see like a couple of these colors are really, a couple of these greens are very, very close. And so I just switched her stripes to the ecru, and I think it was the right call. Now for him and his outfit, I might have to do the same because his pants and his shirt, they're different, but they are very similar in color. So I might have to do something with the shirt. I don't know what. I probably should look at the colors and lay them out before I get started on it. So that one's done. In my project bag from Lorraine from Shanebrook Cottage. I think that's right, Lorraine. I apologize. I have a new start. I am working on a Grand Old Flag by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. And I am stitching mine on a 40 count bronze linen by, I think, Color and Cotton. And here is my start. So the 2 top red stars are one color and the bottom one is a different color. So if it looks a little off, that's why. That's how it was charted. So another, nice small start, but I think it's going to be really cute when it's done. All the called for flosses so far. 1/2. So you can see these look really nice with the fabric. Not a lot of stitching this week. A little bit, but I've been dealing with my arms hurting a little bit and doing a lot of work on the store. So that's another reason that, you know, I have the evening to work on it. So I'll sit down, I'll do a little work in the evening, and then before I know it, it's like, oh, I have an hour left to stitch. So I'm not doing a super great job of dividing my time right now, but that's okay. Monthly weigh in June is what I'm working on, and I'm still working on the name of the month. I'm stitching this on the called for 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. This is with the called for flosses because I got this as the monthly kit, which came with the chart and the floss through Fat Quarter Shop. I guess it's been 2 years now. Has it really been that long? We're almost done. So I finished the word June and I added the white flowers. I have one more white flower in the middle to do, a small one between the strawberries, and a couple more on the outside edge, like, you know, here and here, a couple more white flowers, and then the greenery and the centers of the flowers, and we'll be done. And then I'll be able to start on the bigger piece. So it should be fun. A lot of white on this one. I'm not sad about that. I'm absolutely loving the red she chose. She did Classic Colorworks ribbon red, and it's just a pretty vibrant, like deep strawberry red. So a really fun color palette. I still haven't fully finished my March one yet. You can see I still have Christmas up there. It will all get done at some point. I am taking off some random days. This spring, I'm taking off an extra day in April, and I'm taking off, I think, 2 days around the Memorial Day weekend. And I plan on either, depending on where the store is, I want to get the store kind of buttoned up and where I can just start picking up and moving forward with it. I don't have to go back and adjust and tweak and that kind of thing. And or do some painting finishes or do some finishing work or sew or something with those extra days. Just because I'm starting to feel like, I don't want to say it's pressure really, because it really isn't, a little antsy because I haven't been able to get some of that stuff done. I ordered a bunch of fabric from Fat Quarter Shop because I have lost my double-sided sticky tape for finishing cross stitch, as well as the sticky dots. So I went on and ordered that, and of course you can't just order what you need. You're paying shipping. So I added some fabric in, I think I got some strawberry prints. I can't remember because I put some stuff in and then I had to pull some stuff out. But I really do like what's coming, and so I can't wait to get my hands on it. Probably I'll show that next week. So I have Simple Life by Teresa Kogut. This was her 2023 stitch along with her Patreon group. Her tier 4 Patreon group. She teased yesterday or today. There's a video out. I haven't watched it yet on her Patreon, or I don't think it's on her YouTube channel, where she's getting ready in April to start her 2026 stitch along, and it's a patriotic theme. So I wasn't going to do it, and then she said patriotic theme, and I'm like, yes, how many large patriotic charts can I get and work on? Where am I gonna? I don't care where I'm gonna put them. We'll figure that out. It's going to take a really long time for me to figure out where they're going to go anyways, or finish, so I don't even have to worry about that right now. So we'll see how that all works out. I'm stitching this on the Called For, which is a 40 count overcast linen by Cedar River. So I didn't spend as much time on this on Sunday as I wanted to. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But I finished one page of this flower border, and then I came up and I started working on the water around the ducks. Again, what I'm doing with the water is I'm kind of working in a weird motion so that you don't get those stark lines with the variegated floss, to kind of mix it up and just make it look like the water has a little bit more movement to it. So I think the page ending is right here. So all of this from here this way is another page. But it'll be nice to get off of that page and onto the next page. So it's coming along. A little slower than what I had anticipated, but you know what? I'm making progress on it every week, and that's what Sampler Sunday is all about. Maggie May was my Friday focus, so I know I get to pick a new Friday focus for this week. This is Sampler Sunday. I've also been thinking, I don't want to give each day its own thing. I have to be able to stitch what I want when I want. But I'm seriously considering doing a Star Wars Saturday. I'm working on that Star Wars piece for my husband because it's so ginormous and it's going to take me 40 years to complete. So I thought if I maybe made that a Saturday, Star Wars Saturday, then that might make that move along a little bit quicker because it's a lot of black. Okay, that is it for stitching. I cannot find my white seed beads, so we went to Hobby Lobby. So I'm on haul now. And I picked up 2 more of these sunflowers for finishing. I really wanted the crocheted bee because I thought the crocheted bee would look darling on the water hyacinth. Is that right? No. The woven flower for the hands-on design chart with the bee. Botanical bee. I thought a little crocheted bumblebee on a petal would be really, really cute and complimentary to it if it wasn't too big, and I could not find it at my Hobby Lobby. So they had the same things out that they did last year, so I was a little bummed. I may go online and see if they've got something online I could order. That might be how I fix that. But look at these, are so cute. So I need to start doing some finishes where I can use some of these things. So anyway, so for Winter Swan, which I finished last week, I picked up four different whites. Kind of a flat white seed bead. These are all 11, size 11 seed beads. So a flat white. And then one that has a little bit of a pearlescent to it. And it's almost translucent. And then this one has a little bit of pearlescent to it, but it's more pearlized, opaque looking. It kind of reminds me of a marshmallow, but shiny. And then I picked up these. These are actually called White Pearl, but they're more squared off. Can you see those? I don't even know if you can see them. So I have four to choose from, and I think, honestly, I think it's going to be the ones that are a little translucent. Anyways, so I've got those ready to go when I'm ready to finish this one. I tried to pair a fabric with it, and I could not, so now I need to look at that again. Because if I can find a fabric to back it with that I really liked, I would do that. I have some really pretty plaids, green and red plaids, but the greens and the reds they weren't close enough to the greens and the reds and the pinks on the front. I found a really nice green that did work with it, but it was more Easter spring themed. So there's that. So I have to kind of think about what I'm going to do with that. I might just go with a neutral check, like a beige and white check maybe, or maybe a green and white or a red and white check on the back. I don't know. I'd like to not buy more fabric, which is really hard because, a small fat quarter bundle doesn't take up much room, but I have so much of it. You know how it goes. Okay, so I think that's it. I don't really have anything else that's going on. Just working on kind of getting the little hiccups in the system worked out. I think everybody, if you have an issue with a gift card code, or or the discount code, please let me know. Just drop me an email. I have not been able to hook it up to my phone just yet, but I think I'm going to try that again this weekend. I think I was trying to do too much at one time, and my brain is like, whoa. So I'm going to try to hook it up so I can get it on. I had to get a new phone this week too. So we did that on Sunday, and maybe it's been a week, 2 weeks now. So there's a lot that still isn't transferring over. I need to re-enter my passwords and open things up for the first time. So I think I'm going to try it again to add it so that I can have access to my email all the time. I do get a copy of it to another box, but it's not the same as having access to it right there. So I'm going to see if I can't figure that piece of it out and go from there. All that being said, I do check my email a couple times during the day. I came home for lunch yesterday and I checked it in the middle of the day. So, that's also a possibility. And yeah, so that's it. Patience on the 2 new fabrics. I just have to get the information over to her, or I need to figure out how to do it myself, ask for instructions. Charts, the new charts that I showed today, and the Dinky Dye floss packs I showed today, they are all up and ready to go. So feel free, if you like them and you want to order, feel free to do that now. It's available. And I will keep you updated on market and when those things are in. And as soon as those charts start arriving, if you've placed an order with a market release, then I will absolutely pack your order and get it out just as quickly as I can. So yeah, there we go, moving along. I'm really excited. Things are going well, and it really is like the perfect beginning to the shop, to get all of my systems in place. So I'm really pleased with how things are working out. Okay, this week coming up, just hopefully I'll get a little bit more stitching time in. There's so much I want to put my hands on, and there's just not enough time. So I'll just keep, moving along on them. They'll all get done eventually. I have one more thing to show you for haul. My floss fix came in. Classic Colorworks. This is from Fat Quarter Shop, and this month it's Sticks and Twigs, Storm Lake Sunrise, Stormy Night, Straw Hat, Strawberry Parfait, and Sugar and Spice. And they're gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I really like Strawberry Parfait. It's like almost matches. It's just a really pretty, pretty pink. Make a great lipstick color. So those came in, and okay, so if you haven't done so already, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Be sure to share the video, like the video, comment on the video. I do read the comments. I love to read the comments. I am trying to comment. I do comment at least once each week. If I have the opportunity to comment early or more, I do. But I do enjoy communicating. I do enjoy your comments. It really does brighten my day, so keep them coming. And that's it. Have a wonderful week ahead. If you're expecting severe weather, I hope that you are all safe, and until next time, happy stitching. Bye.